This is my second speech for public speaking, sitting in Dublin. Basically, give you an introduction. So here goes. I started college a couple years ago because I was really not enjoying my salary. Part of credit already gone over. Um, had to backtrack. Years ago, I tried to be a pro wrestler. Really did not work out. It didn't work out so well. I'm glad I tried it. Lived in Pensacola. Pensacola's a good little town to live in. I didn't want to realize that wasn't going to happen. I joined the Clark County Sheriff's Office, started working in jail. I had some good times in jail, some bad times. Happened to have been there when the Nuwaubians were there, which if you ever want to Google something interesting, look up the Nuwaubians. Then when I got to the police academy, I decided I didn't want to work on the floor anymore because the floor, is not a good place for anybody to work. So I joined the Macon Police Department. Well, Macon was everything I wanted it to be. It was everything I'd ever wanted to get into law enforcement for. But sometimes it's a little too much of everything. And had a bad incident with an FTO. So ended up, I went to Iraq, came home, came over for Sparta Police. Sparta holds the distinction of being the poorest county in the state of Georgia. I said Georgia, not Delaware, or New Jersey, or Rhode Island. I'm talking about Georgia. So, that's pretty bad. Making $8.92 an hour as a policeman. And, I also started dating a girl named Amanda Crandall, who, me and her broke up. It didn't end so well. I started to talk to her. We're okay now, but I really remember being talked down to because she had a master's degree. Well, at that time I really didn't have any kind of formal education outside of police academy, and maybe a lot of reading I'd done. So I decided to Sparta wasn't a place for me. Well, I looked around, tried to get a better job. One thing I could find was Department of Corrections. Well, met another girl named it was Devin Shepard. Her mom had actually worked in the prison that I had gotten a job at, and she started helping me out, telling me what I needed to do and what not needed to do. She actually told me I needed to make cert. Well, after a while, I got there, and politics, that place is just insane. I wouldn't wish one on anybody. And things like the color of your skin and everything else had to do with how you do. And I was really frustrated working on night shift. I was frustrated as you could be. And she had, advised me to make cert team, which cert team is a good thing. I'm not dogging those guys out, but it's way too political, that place. And I started realizing that, there's a chance maybe Al Sharpton has a better chance of getting on the KKK than I do of getting on the cert team. So I started school. And this is my second half year at Robert Morris University as a psychology major. I really would love to get back on a good police department, or after I'm in college, there's a lot of things I see that I could do. And maybe that's not the path I need to take. I also wrote a book called Georgia Love Story. I had to use Tad Harris as Thomas Harris, wrote Silence of the Lambs. And there are a lot of good people in that prison. I dog it out, but there are a lot of good people and a lot of bad people. Anywhere you go, it's bureaucracy. But it's not where I want to end up. It's not where I want to be. So I guess that's what, college has been for me. And the fact that, I'd like to be a cop again. That's something I really like. But I also like to, something I have what my dad has. I'm not crazy about talking to a machine. I'd like to have what my dad has, with the house in the country, the wife he's crazy about, and 2 dogs. It might not be Oglethorpe County like his is. Mine could be somewhere in suburban Atlanta, or, some little hick town in South Carolina, or, even Kansas, of all places. But, I want to rise above where I am now. And like I said, someday I would like to teach at college. So that's basically it in a nutshell. Hope this is what you wanted, and I'll get the outline to you by Monday. Appreciate you. Have a good day.